Hey guys, this is Anthony Morganti from anthonymorganti.com, and this is episode 15 of Photo Critiques. And in Photo Critiques, people send me in 3 to 5, sometimes 10 photos, and I critique each image with suggestions on how they can improve it, and hopefully all of us could gain some knowledge on how we could improve our photography. And today I'm really happy to critique the work of Khaled Abdulla, and again, I apologize ahead of time. I'm probably mispronouncing your name. I don't mean any disrespect to anyone when I mispronounce names. It's just I'm not very good at pronouncing names. And Khaled sent me in some really nice images to critique. I'm really excited to do it. Before I do that, though, if you guys could do me a favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, Khaled, the first one here is this handsome young man. It's a great shot. I love the he's shot it at f/2.8, which is a wide aperture, and it's 105 millimeters, which is a perfect portrait lens. And what shooting at f/2.8 at 105 millimeters is it makes the subject stand out from the background. It separates them from the background. As you can see, the background's nice and blurry, but the young man is just stands out from it. And I love the lighting. The lighting is a tremendous job. He's got these nice catch lights in his eyes, which makes him really look, exciting and vivacious and alive. And that's a really nice shot. The only thing I could suggest to improve the shot is, I mentioned in the critiques before, you always want the eyes to be in perfect focus. And you could see his ear is in perfect focus and his eyes are soft. At f/2.8 you have very, very shallow depth of field. So you really have to be careful and nail the focus on the eyes. So just tighten up the focus on the eyes. We'd rather have his eyes in focus than his ear in focus. And it would be a perfect shot in that instance. But it's a very nice composition. This is a better shot as far as focus on the eyes. Very nice job. The light here, I'm not sure if it's an artificial light source or if it's from the window maybe. I'm trying to look at the catch light in the child's eyes. But it's a little blown out. It's a little too bright. As you can see, it was weird lighting. It's real bright over here and darker over here. So it was a tough scene to take a photograph of. But the focus is very good. I would just, if you could tone down that light, if it's an artificial light source at all, that would improve the shot. Sometimes, too, we have to experiment with our lighting. And it's hard when you're taking, with a model, you could take, 20 shots and nail and get the lighting down. With a child, it's hard because the child doesn't want to be there. The child wants to play. You really only have one chance to get it. But under that circumstance, it's an excellent shot. This is my favorite shot, I think, of the bunch because it's just perfect technically, and it's just an intriguing shot. It's f/2.8 again, so the background is really nice and blurry, which makes the subject of the young man stand out against the background. The lighting is excellent. We have this lighting here. I'm not sure if it's artificial or natural or from a light source that was in the environment. So the frontal lighting here on the front of his body gives him a nice outline, and it gives a little bit of outline on his head and on his shoulders. So it really makes him stand out from the background. And it's just an excellent shot, and it's nicely focused. I like what you did putting it in black and white too. I think that's a nice touch. It makes it just seems right for that shot and this subject. This too, I like this shot a lot. Not much to critique on these two shots. This is a nice panorama. You didn't bullseye anything, so nothing's smack dab in the middle. Well, maybe this boat, but really not too bad. Center maybe is more right here. So everything's off a little bit. You got these boats balancing. You have young lady here. You have this guy out here. These two young men over here, and these little kids over here. It's just a nice shot. The clouds are interesting. I like what you did in black and white again. It's not overdone in black and white, something I tend to do. I tend to make everything overdone. It's just soft black and white. Very nice shot. Food photography, I probably am not the person to critique food photography because I don't think I've ever taken a picture of my food or any food. I just not into food photography per se. This is a good shot though. The I like food photography when I do look at it. I like to see some of the environment. And I like that this is off to the side and you could still see it looks like it's in the restaurant or the bakery. And it could be a pizzeria maybe because it looks like pizza boxes up here maybe. But could be either way. I like seeing part of the environment. It's blurred enough where it makes this cake stand out. The focus is interesting too because you grab focus over here and not over here, which is unusual. A lot of people would grab the focus in the middle, of the frame. So I like the focus. I like what you did. The lighting is nice flat lighting. There's no shadows. It's a very nice shot. I don't really have much to critique on that either. And this is the last shot, I believe. And this one I like better. The focus on this is spot on. It's perfect. Again, you blurred it a little so the food stands out and the server's spatula and hand stand out, but the background is blurry enough where it makes everything separate. The subject's separated from the background. At first I was unsure about this guy's head being right here, but I actually think that adds to the shot because he's anticipating his meal and he's got a slight smile on his face. You don't see his eyes, but that's okay. It's kind of, this is the subject, not him, but he adds to the shot. And I think it's an excellent shot. So that's a very nice job. And that's it. I really appreciated Khaled sending me in his work. Very good. The really only thing I could suggest he do is to tighten up the focus and watch some of the lighting a little bit on the young subjects. But everything else was perfect. Very nice photography, very nice job, and I really enjoyed critiquing it. You guys that are sending me in critiques, you probably heard me mention in some of the previous ones, I'm really behind. I must have 20 to 30 critiques to do. And I don't mind critiquing anyone's work. As a matter of fact, I like critiquing people's work. So just realize if you do send me in anything, it's going to take me a few weeks to get to it. So just understand and have some patience. But I'm glad to do it. Just send it to me when you can, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Hopefully I could do a bunch of them in the next few days and try to get at least a good portion of them done. But I do appreciate everyone sending me their work, and I appreciate everyone who subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much to everyone. So that's it for Khaled Abdullah's work. I really thank him again, and I'll talk to you guys soon.